With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 1 of 4.
Etc.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Jesus said, I stood in the middle of the world and appeared to them in the flesh. What you are looking for has already come, but you don't know it. Please continue watching for the ancient Gnostic teachings from the Nag Hammadi Holy Scriptures.
If we are to reduce methane emissions by 75%, it's clear that we need to quickly move away from livestock raising to plant-based food systems. Dr. Anita Krasang, PhD, vegan.
Marhaba, courageous viewers. It means hello in Arabic. I am Farid. The attentive people of Algeria wish you all the best in heaven's light. Welcome to selections from the Gnostic Nag Hammadi Library, the Parable of the Jars and the Gospel of Thomas, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. The Nag Hammadi Library is a collection of early Christian and Gnostic manuscripts, also called codices, which were discovered in 1945 near the Egyptian town of Nag Hammadi. The writings in these ancient books date back nearly 2,000 years. Their discovery and translation have helped scholars to re-evaluate early Christian history and the nature of Gnosticism, an approach that is emphasized in these texts. Gnostics believe that a divine spark exists within each person through which a direct experience of God can be achieved. Today, the Nag Hammadi manuscript collection is housed in the Coptic Museum in Cairo, Egypt. The Gospel of Thomas, the Parable of the Mustard Seed. The disciples asked Jesus, "Tell us, what can the kingdom of heaven be compared to?" Jesus said to them, "It can be compared to a mustard seed, though it's the smallest of all the seeds. When it falls on tilled soil, it makes a plant so large that it shelters the birds of heaven." True circumcision. Jesus' disciples said to him, "Is circumcision useful or not?" Jesus said to them, "If it were useful, parents would have children who are born circumcised. But the true circumcision in spirit has become profitable in every way." The parables of the field, the bandits, and the reaper. Mary said to Jesus, "Whom are your disciples like?" Jesus said, "They're like little children, living in a field which isn't theirs. When the owners of the field come, they'll say, 'Give our field back to us.' They'll strip naked in front of them to let them have it and give them their field. So I say that if the owner of the house realizes the bandit is coming, they'll watch out beforehand and won't let the bandit break into the house of their domain and steal their possessions. You then, watch out for the world. Prepare to defend yourself so that the bandits don't attack you, because what you're expecting will come. May there be a wise person among you. When the fruit ripened, the reaper came quickly, sickle in hand, and harvested it. Anyone who has ears to hear should hear. Those who are chosen. Jesus said, I'll choose you, 1 out of 1,000, and 2 out of 10,000, and they'll stand as a single one. Jesus said, Blessed are those who are one, those who are chosen, because you'll find the kingdom. You've come from there and will return there. Our origin and identity. Jesus said, If they ask you, Where do you come from? Tell them, We've come from the inner heavenly light, the place where inner heavenly light came into being by itself, established itself, and appeared in their image. If they ask you, Is it you? Then say, We are its children, and we are chosen by our living Father. If they ask you, What's the sign of your Father in you? Then say, It's movement and rest. Light. Jesus' disciples said, Show us the place where you are, because we need to look for it. Jesus said to them, Anyone who has ears to hear should hear. Inner heavenly light exists within a person of light, and they light up the whole world. If they don't shine, there's darkness. The parable of the lamp. Jesus said, What you hear with one ear, listen to with both, then proclaim from your rooftops. No one lights a lamp and puts it under a basket or in a hidden place. Rather, they put it on the stand so that everyone who comes and goes can see its light. Fasting and Sabbath. If you don't fast from the world, you won't find the kingdom. If you don't make the Sabbath into a Sabbath, you won't see the Father. The world is a corpse. Jesus said, Whoever has known the world has found a corpse. Whoever has found a corpse, of them the world isn't worthy. Passing by. Jesus said, Become passers-by. Spirit and body. Jesus said, If the flesh came into existence because of spirit, that's amazing. If spirit came into existence because of the body, by the means of practicing, that's really amazing. But I'm amazed at how such great wealth has been placed in this poverty. 24 prophets. Jesus' disciples said to him, 24 prophets have spoken in Israel, and they all spoke of you. Jesus said to them, You've ignored the living one right in front of you, and you've talked about those who are dead. The parable of those who can't see. Jesus said, If someone who's blind leads someone else who's blind, both of them fall into a pit. More and less. Jesus said, Whoever has something in hand will be given more. Merits grow with interests, but whoever doesn't have anything will lose even what little they do have. The parable of the rich fool. Jesus said, There was a rich man who had much money. He said, I'll use my money to sow, reap, plant, and fill my barns with fruit so that I won't need anything. That's what he was thinking to himself. But he died that very night. Anyone who has ears to hear should hear. The living one. Jesus said, Look for the living one while you are still alive. If you die and then try to look for him, you won't be able to. Finding Jesus. Jesus said, Often you wanted to hear this message that I'm telling you, and you don't have anyone else from whom to hear it. There will be days when you'll look for me, but you won't be able to find me. The world is drunk. Jesus said, I stood in the middle of the world and appeared to them in the flesh. I found them all drunk, without a clear mind. I didn't find any of them thirsty, longing for God, the truth. My soul ached for the children of humanity, because they were blind in their hearts and couldn't see. They came into the world empty and plan on leaving the world empty. Meanwhile, they're drunk. When they shake off their wine, any harmful addictive substances, then they'll change. Those who are persecuted. Jesus said, Blessed are those who've been persecuted in their own hearts. They've truly known the Father. Blessed are those who are hungry, so that their stomachs may be filled. The New World. Jesus' disciples said to him, When will the dead have rest? And when will the new world come? Jesus said to them, What you're looking for has already come, but you don't know it. For more information, please visit gospels.net.
Go ahead and make war. You will win a multiple lot of hellfire.
Gracious viewers, thank you for watching selections from the Gnostic Nag Hammadi Library, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. Coming up next is A Tribute to Art in the Name of Love, 2021 International Artist Day Celebration, Part 3 of 5. We pray that everyone will open their eyes and ears and follow the Living Master's teachings.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WOW.
برنامه‌های ما شامل زبان‌های بسیاری است. از این وبسایت ها دیدن فرمایید: suprememastertv.com/schedule و suprememastertv.com/WOW.